Yo, what's up, y'all? On my last video, I talked about what I do for a living, which is I an employee in the private educational field. So I'm not a school teacher, but I do teach children about math and reading. That's why I make videos about top English mistakes and stuff like that. I see those mistakes a lot. And one of the things I said was that if your kid is dumb, too dumb, he or she is not gonna really benefit from Kumon unless he or she works really, really hard, not just at Kumon, but at life, at school, and your whole life as a parent has to revolve around your child and by enriching your child and disciplining him or her. It's gonna be a full-time job, and you can't just skip to the affection part. You have to do exercise and discipline, and you can't expect to just shove your kid onto a professional or a franchise and expect miracles to happen just because you pay money. That's not how life works. Because we have your children for an hour, but you have your child for the rest of the day and the week. Of course, we give them a homework from Kumon, but you have to enforce the homework if he or she is not doing it. We can't go to your house and make your children do their homework for themselves. Today, I want to talk about the different kinds of intelligence, because although your child may not be academically intelligent, he or she may be intelligent in other ways. So I want to talk about all the different kinds of intelligences out there. First, the most common and most recognized form of intelligence is that of knowledge. People who know a lot of things, a lot of people respect people like that, and that is respectable, but I think it gets too much praise. Just knowing a lot of things, that's good and all, but that's not the only way to be intelligent. If you think about children, children are very smart. Why do we consider them smart? Even though they don't have a knowledge, they have an extraordinary ability to learn, more so than adults, as our brains deteriorate and we just don't care anymore. But kids are very curious about life. They are not very egocentric, so they're not going to have preconceived notions and beliefs. They're going to be more willing to learn, and that willingness to learn is going to impact their ability to learn. And that's why children are oftentimes smarter than adults, because of their ability to learn, even though they don't have as much knowledge. Another form of intelligence is the ability to think. So even if you don't have a lot of knowledge, even if you don't have a lot of ability to learn, if you have the ability to think with the limited knowledge you have, that's called the wisdom, in my opinion. So the ability to think is another form of intelligence. Seeing the world in different ways, thinking outside the box. Thinking. A lot of people don't think. They just spout what they've heard, what they think conventional wisdom is out there, without having their own wisdom, because they don't have wisdom. They just have knowledge and they just spit it back out. I think we need to honor and respect the ability to think more often in this society. Another form of intelligence is social intelligence. Noticing all the social cues when they're in social environments. So a child might not be very academically intelligent. He or she might get bad grades or whatever, but that doesn't mean he or she is dumb. I said if your kid's not too smart, then he or she won't benefit from Kumon. But what I didn't say was that he or she might be smart in other areas like social intelligence. So what I found is that you may be really smart in school academically, but you may fail in life because you are lacking in other areas. Same with the opposite. You may be bad at school, but you could be really successful in life as an adult because you're smart in other areas. Another intelligence is emotional intelligence. I see the lack of that sometimes in my job. A lot of kids, well, not a lot of kids, but some kids have the emotional maturity of a 5-year-old and they're like 10 or 14 years old. It's kind of funny if you think about it. You have these kids that are taller than me acting like 5-year-olds. Kind of strange. Emotional intelligence. It's kind of like a spiritual heart intelligence. Not just spouting whatever emotion comes to you. Not reacting to things immediately is a form of higher emotional intelligence. And this last kind of intelligence is artistic intelligence. A lot of kids, people, adults may not be good at typical academic subjects, but they're good at art and music, stuff like that. And that is a form of intelligence as well. And that's why you don't have to be getting straight A's in schools to be successful in life. So that's a message I want to give to parents or potential parents or kids. You might not get straight A's in school. That's not the end of the world. I got straight A's in school, and that didn't really help me because I was dumb in other areas. So I feel like know your strengths and stick to them. And you should try a little bit to get good grades, but if you can't get straight A's, don't sweat it. Even if your parents make you feel like a failure, in your brain you just say, F off, mom and dad, and find what you like in life. Find what you're good at in life. Keep improving on them as you grow up, and then when you become an adult, you can make a living off of it. Well, thank you for joining me on another video. Have a great day.